every property owner in that assessment area pays the same regardless of the value of their property. Tangible personal property includes machinery, equipment, furniture, fixtures, leasehold improvements, signs, and supplies and leased equipment, mobile home attachments on rented land, and furnishings and rental units. Florida statute requires that anyone in possession of assets as of January 1st must file a tangible personal property tax return. The tax collector collects all ad valorem taxes levied in St. Lucie County, along with non-ad valorem assessments placed on the property. The discounts are given for early full payment of annual property taxes. Full payments made during the following months will earn a discount. November, they'll receive 4%. December, 3%. January, 2%. February, 1%. Payments made in the month of March do not receive a discount. Any payments made on or after April 1st are considered delinquent and are subject to a penalty. The discounts on payments which are mailed to our office are determined by the postmark date on your envelope. The discount for walk-in payments is extended to the next working day when the deadline falls on a weekend or observed holiday. This does not apply to delinquent taxes. They are always due on the last working day of the month. Okay, so just as an overview for the tax bill, this is where you'll find your tax year and the type of tax, your account number, which is a unique number that is assigned to each property, the mailing and situs address, and the legal description. And then you'll have the mailing address appear in two places on the bill. Combined taxes and assessments, which are the ad valorem and non-ad valorem taxes added together to get the gross amount. No discounts have been subtracted from this amount. This is for the escrow account, which generally refers to money held by a third party on behalf of all transacting parties, specifically in mortgages where the mortgage company establishes an escrow account to pay for property tax and insurance during the term of the mortgage. You have your ad valorem tax, which is a tax based on the value of the property and the millage rate. Non-ad valorem taxes, which are not based on the value of the property. Remember, it's a flat rate. Non-ad valorem taxes are based on the fee charged by the special assessments, which provide the benefit service. Example again are solid waste assessments, streetlights, sidewalks, paving assessments, and are levied on a per unit basis rather than on the value. If you have a customer come in and question about the non-ad valorem assessments, there will be a phone number for that agency that levied that. You will tell them to contact that agency at the phone number listed on their tax bill. Your amounts due with the discount. These totals already reflect the discount. And then you also have a scan line that appears at the bottom, or do not pay message it may show. This is an example of a tangible tax bill. You have your ad valorem. And after at the bottom, you'll see if there's a message for delinquent tax due that they need to call the office immediately. Up at the top, it shows you the tax year that you're looking for and the type of tax bill. You have your account numbers and your situs address with the legal description also, and your amounts with discounts. This is an example of the back of a tax bill. It contains a partial payment affidavit at the bottom and also any information that the customer may need. Conclusion. 2016 tax bills will be mailed on or before November 1st. Do we have any questions on today's training? Do you have any questions down there?
Is our web address on the tax bill? Repeat the question.
Peggy's question was, is the web address on the tax bill?
Yes, it is. And you can also refer any customer to our public website, the tcslc.com, and that will be printed on their tax bill. Anyone else have any questions?
Amy, we don't have any.
Okay. So for our updates and important reminders. When processing a title in Frivis, after inputting the sale price in the system asks if you verified the price. The only time yes should be selected is when you have a notarized bill of sale, a bill of sale with the penalty of perjury clause, for example, the form HSMV 82050, both buyer and seller in front of you, and you have verified both driver's license, or a dealer bill of sale. And as a reminder, the deadline to register for the November election is October 11th, 2016. Customers must register or submit any changes to their voter registration no later than October 11th by 5 p.m. For upcoming training, we have generating refunds by me. Initial registration fee exemption will be presented by Cynthia, along with the leased vehicles presented by Cynthia, and partial payments will be presented by Mary Ellen. Thank you, guys. I'm now going to turn it over to Jane.
Good morning. A couple weeks ago, we did a brief overview of Kids Tag Art. Well, it officially launched this year, and I just wanted to give you all a couple of updates in case you got questions over the counter. So Kids Tag Art, about 10 years ago, the Polk County Tax Collector started it, and we launched it this year in our public school system. The program allows 5th grade art students to create their own license plate, so that's our connection with the program. We're partnering with St. Lucie Public Schools and the Education Foundation. It'll be 5th grade students, and all of the money raised will go straight back to the foundation, and the foundation will distribute it back to the schools. So the premises of how you raise the money is you buy the kids' tags. So if you will probably receive questions, can I buy a tag here? Where do I go buy one? The best place and the only place is through our website starting early November. The deadline to purchase the plates in time for Christmas will be November 30th. And plates can only be purchased online. So we wanted to make that clear to the customers when they ask. Where does the money go? It goes right back to the classrooms, right back to the teachers that raised that money. And just to reiterate, it can only be purchased online. That was one of the main questions the other counties received. They thought we might be hosting them or holding them in our office, but we're not. A printer in Polk County prints all the tags and will ship them after they're ordered online. And then in the spring, we'll have an inaugural Kids Tag Art Awards ceremony. There'll be a Tax Collector's Choice Award, Sponsor Awards, and Teachers Awards for the students. And just to reiterate again, direct everyone to our website, and that's where they can find more information about it if they have questions, as well as purchase the plates in a couple weeks. The teacher deadline to get the art to the printers is October 14th, so the kids are wrapping up their designs right now. Any questions?
When was the time?
You mean for the awards? They're asked when the tags for the awards will be chosen. The teachers are choosing them as they come in. They actually pick their top 3 favorites before they send them in. And then once we get all the art in, we will also make the Tax Collector Choice Award. The printers pick one. So once we gather all the art and get it in the system, that's when they'll pick the awards.
Are these just for the front of the vehicle, or will they use them as tags like the specialty tags?
Oh no, this they can put it on the front, but it won't be a specialty,
So it's
a real
one-time
specialty
fee and
tag.
all that stuff.
Yeah, it'll just display the art on it,
Okay.
and it'll have the kids' school if they won an award, that kind of thing.
And so it'd be just like a one-time fee.
Well, no, they wouldn't pay any fee to the state. This is just they'll pay for the actual tag on through our website, through the foundation, and all the money. None of the money goes to the state as a specialty tag usually would. This is just if you want to put it on the front of your car or that sort of thing.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
that's a good question.
Just
Thank
a
you.
vanity front plate.
Yeah, just a one plate.
How much are those plates?
The plates, that will be decided by the foundation. They're usually about $8, and you can get, some parents like to buy a key fob, a coffee mug. There's all kinds of different things you can buy with it, more than just the plate with the child design on it. It's pretty fun. Any questions down there?
No, we're okay.
guys. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to come